In previous problem we missed to find the induced stresses, so we shall find out here. In data handbook they have given the equation sigma is equal to 80 into 4k d plus d by pi d cube d. So for round wire they have given, we have to consider this stresses induced 11.25a 179. We shall solve here. So this equation is 11.25a, page number 179. T they are given as 9000 Newton mm. K is 1.083. To D is 80 plus 8. The value of stress induced we will get as 198 MPa. This is the value of stress induced we will get 198 MPa. We have to find the stress induced by using this formula. Now we shall solve next new math problem. A problem based on helical spring only. The free end of a torsional spring deflects through 90 degrees when subjected to a torque of 6 Newton meter. If the spring index is 6, find the effective number of turns. Assume E is equal to 200 GPa, bending stresses 450 MPa. So we are going to solve the second problem based on torsional springs. We will write the data given. Free end of torsional spring deflects through 90 degrees. So they have given degree, we will take the deflection theta is equal to 90 degrees when subjected to a torque of 6 Newton meter. The torque is 6 Newton meter, or we shall write it as 6000 Newton mm. If the spring index is 6, C is equal to 6. Find effective number of turns. They are asking us to find the effective number of turns I. Assume E is equal to 200 GPa. E they have given 200 GPa and bending stress they have given as 450 MPa. For this we will convert to MPa. Bending stress 450 MPa. Here C is equal to 6 is equal to d by d. So we can write d is equal to 6 times small d. We can write like this because the values of d and d both are unknown. So while solving problem, we need to substitute like this. First we have the formula for deflection theta is equal to y by r. Y is equal to theta into r. Y is equal to theta, it is 90 degrees. we'll convert this degree into radians. We have to convert, and the value is 1.57 radians. 1.57 radians. So y is equal to theta into r. R is d by 2. d by 2. We are unaware of the values of d and small d, so we shall substitute like this. Y is equal to, it becomes 0.785 d. Y is equal to 0.785 d. So we shall keep this formula as it is. Next we'll consider the value k. K1 from data handbook, 4c minus 1 by 4c minus 4. I'll consider this equation. 11.25b 175. We'll find the value of stress concentration factor. In question they have given C as 6. The value of K1 I'll get by solving this equation is 1.14. 1.14 I'll get. Now we'll consider the stress induced. Sigma is equal to 80 into 4k d plus d by pi d cube d. So we'll consider this equation. So this equation is 11.25 EA 179. For this formula we will do some small alteration, because we are unaware of both the values d and d. So we shall write the entire equation in terms of small d. Because we know that capital D is equal to 6 into small d. So we'll write the entire equation. If there is capital D, we'll replace it by 6d, and here also we'll replace it by 6d. Now I have replaced capital D by 6d here and here. Now we can find the value of small d, wire diameter. In question they are given the induced stress as 450 MPa. So we shall substitute. We can substitute all the values and we can easily find the value of small d. By solving this equation, I'll get the value of small d wire diameter as 5.44 mm. We'll consider from data handbook for standard wire diameters. From table 11.2, page number 188, we have the standard dimensions of wire. Here we shall take, here there is 5.3 and 5.6. We have found the value of D as 5.44 mm. So from the table we shall approximate this to 5.6 mm. 5.6 0 mm from table 11.2, page number 188. So now we can easily find the value of capital D. It is given by 6 into small d. $33.6. Now we can find the value of deflection y. So y we had written 0.785d. 0.785 into 33.6. We'll get 26.4 mm. Now we'll find the value of deflection y is equal to we'll find the deflection y is equal to TLD by 2EI. This equation is from 11.24b, page number 179. T 6000. L is pi ID. Small I is moment of inertia, pi d per 4 by 64. D is small d here. So the value of y, not y, the value of I. Y we have found out here 26.4. So we have to write here 26.4. So the number of turns I'll get by solving this equation is 24 coils. It will be 23.95. We will approximate this to 24 coils.